Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Buffalo head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Buffaloes will kick off first, and here we go. Deep in the end zone, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They go to the counter. Across the 25, he's got room. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Makes the grab in their space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. The give, it's Smith. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Defense all over him.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
3rd and long right here. Making the adjustment. Jackson will throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
As a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Had to force that one.
You know, a lot of times you're trying to throw slants against man coverage. If you're going to do it against zone, it's got to be so precise, and that time just a little bit off. and that's why it falls incomplete.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the back. Snags it. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And the field goal unit is on the field. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Young. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. The Buffaloes heading quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Oh, pressure's coming. The throw to the outside is complete. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Booster! Go!
Here's Lewis to throw. Fires to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
2nd and long here. Lewis wants to pass. Still looking to his right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Buffs! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Smith takes the handoff. Enough to move the chains. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Lewis to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Out wide right, it's Perry. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll ride him again. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. On the move is the 30. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Throwing. Lewis fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. Look out! Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. It's Lewis again. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal again from the 2. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Touchdown, Colorado! Gets it into the end zone.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The give is to Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Changing the routes with his receivers. Jackson gonna throw it. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Lewis to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Lewis to throw. And he almost had a pick.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
Third downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games. And what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best third down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear and one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Selling the fake. They're all over him. Left side is Marshall. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Trying the left side. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Jackson will throw. Finds his target down the middle. Turning it on. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Tough run here. It's Smith. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Motion from the wideout. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. Easy call for the refs. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Got a little space. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's the Bruins with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this group is finally able to get into the win column after starting 0-3. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big Ten.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got some green grass. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The screen, he's got wheels. Turns it on in midfield. Flying down the left side. Inside the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Jackson gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Clapp. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Smith. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen that want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Right back to the well. At the 45 on his way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jackson will throw. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
The Razorbacks looking to convert on 4th down. Needs it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Could be an alley. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Wide receiver going in motion. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perry. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Lewis. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Perry. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Young. And And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. Push it ahead. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buffs. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run.
Number 35, set to advance on the football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Rush is on. On the move, he fires. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Jackson gonna throw it. This time he's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Second and long here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Gonna look downfield again. Rush right in his face. It's caught downfield. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Turns it upfield. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. On the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Here comes the heat. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot. We'll walk out of here with a W.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the 4th quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He's changing the play. 4th down, gotta have it here. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
1st and 10.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run him again. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be